told you how to man. Ain't too many people that can do it like the man. White on white, we can do it like the clan. Take it to the ceiling, we can do it like a fan. Oh no, they tell me how to top that. Stop telling me to stop that. Can't hold on to your top hat. Cause we roll on with the top back. Then why they got it cocked back? You know they need to stop that. Hey girl, you know I'm playing. Better not tell him what I'm saying. She got a man, said he doing what he can. He sound like a good man, said he doing what he should. Tryna take her out the hood, said he treat her real good, baby girl. But your man ain't got no dough. He sick and tired of him, ain't got no more. He ain't getting paid, ain't got no show. And when I hit the stage, they go front row. Ooh, no.
She say she got a man, but it's cool though. I got a wifey, I'm just trying to get my groove on. Pick and choose, stick and move like I'm Bullrog. Got me hopping in the throat like a bullfrog. Now I'm playing, I ain't creeping with these dirty. Same chicks that are crew for $30. I know you heard of us. Big Greg, LA Truth, I know you heard of us. I keep my eyes on the money, I never chase a chick. The more paper, more go get the dividends. I ain't trying to get with you, shorty, I got some single friends. But you sexy as hell, you got it going on. Shaking that so fast, I wanna take you home. Short skirt bending over so I can see you dome. Caramel complected, body shaped like me alone. Mine's cool if you just wanna be alone.
Got a man, said he doing what he can. He sound like a good man, said he doing what he should. Tryna take her out the hood, said he treat her real good, baby girl. But your man ain't got no dough. He sick and tired of him, ain't got no more. He ain't getting paid, ain't got no show. And when I hit the stage, they go front row. Ooh, no.
It's Russian. It's your couple. Alongside Shaggy. Straight under your cover there, girl. Me come for a cup, you were.
Phone ring, ring, ring. It's her body calling. 2 a.m. Could it be at this time of morning? She said her boyfriend out of town. Tonight is a touchdown. She said her boyfriend not around. Tonight is a touchdown. She needs my loving urgently. I have to hurry and get over. She said hurry and come over. Jump in my car, oh gosh, for the speed. I have to hurry and get over. She said hurry and come over. And I know you don't like telling lies, but me and you is nothing like you and I. So when it texts you, girl, just simply reply that I'm alright, everything fine. Oh gosh, and I know you don't like telling lies, but me and you is nothing like you and I. So when it texts you, girl, just simply reply that I'm alright, everything fine. Oh gosh.
He try to call you when I'm on top, and you reach for the phone and the phone drop. All night, girl, I give you non-stop. This is Bonnie Rubble giving you the bedrock. All of my friends start to call me crook, cause they know that you are the one I took. But girl, you're the one that really got me hooked. Addicted to you, girl, you know you got the good news.
She needs my loving urgently. I have to hurry and get over. She said hurry and come over. Jump in my car, oh gosh, for the speed. I have to hurry and get over. She said hurry and come over. And I know you don't like telling lies, but me and you is nothing like you and I. So when it texts you, girl, just simply reply that I'm alright, everything fine. Oh God, and I know you don't like telling lies, but me and you is nothing like you and I. So when it texts you, girl, just simply reply that I'm alright, everything fine. Oh God.
Let me say pull up selector, where you wait for? Say pull up selector, where you wait for? I tell you, Miss all over around the mic center. And me and this a you turn on master blaster, you hear me? Put up your hand because you rock and come in, you hear me? Push up your one and you feel rock and come in. Love the girl, them and them a rock and come in. Let them know I say them a feel rock and come in. Last time, do it, ya. It's your couple. The king for love is all I bring. Freedom. I keep you rocking and a swing. Up on Susie bed spring. Come on. You know it's proper. Yeah. Come on. Make you know you're alright, girl.
Still looking for artists for music reviews. Music reviews, that's right, y'all. If you see the link right there, happen to be in the clubhouse room, feel free to go and put that link, hit that link and submit your music. All you got to do is hit the link. It'll have you fill out the information. You submit your music to us. We will have you on during our music review if you happen to be in the clubhouse room. You're on IG, same process as well. The link is right there on the screen. Please feel free to fill out the information. It'll tell you how to submit your music to me. And with that, you will receive a copy of our newsletter as well as being played here on the show. Also, this show will also be a podcast. So this is also a podcast. So you would have your record played on that podcast, which will be available on our iHeart radio page for the radio show. So you get all that. All you got to do is fill out the information and submit your song to us. We will play that on the air. Now, we're not doing that many right now. We're going to be doing a few right after our interview who we have with April G. Russell. She'll be coming up in just a few moments here. So we will be talking to her. And after that, we'll have a couple of music reviews, and then we're going to step away, and then we'll come back a little later to do the radio show and as well as music reviews coming up later on this evening. The radio show tonight will be at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m. Eastern. Myself, MD, and Britt 11X, the Human Chandelier. We're making that happen for you every Monday night right here. All independent hip-hop and R&B music at its finest. All right. Tonight's guest, we got Rampage. That's right, Rampage, Flip Mode Squad. Rampage will be in the building for that tonight at 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern. All of you all in between, you guys do the time and check that out. All right, so I'm here tonight right now, in the spot right now. A little early, off day today, so I came in a little early. Plus, we do have a pop-up interview coming up with April G. Russell. April Q. Russell. That'll be coming up in another 10 minutes from now. She should be joining us for that. So we'll be making it happen with April Q. Russell in about 10 minutes. Again, shout out to everybody checking me out on all platforms. Big shout out. Straight Off the Trunk Radio. What up, you guys? I know your show is tonight as well. Let me know who's on you guys' show tonight. And I check y'all out, man, from time to time. I see what's going on over there. Shout out to everybody that had Accelerated Radio as well out there in Inglewood. So good luck for everybody out there in the area. Speaking of Brit 11X, the Human Chandelier, just checking her out right now. Shout out to her. She's now on IG. So she'll be joining us tonight with myself, her, and MD. We'll be making it happen tonight with with Rampage. Rampage, that's right, the last Boy Scout. He'll be joining us tonight. Rampage will be in the building for the radio show coming up in about, let's see, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 7 hours from now. All right, we'll be doing the radio show later on tonight. All right, but I am right now on here for the pop-up interview with April Q. Russell coming up in about 10 minutes. So on a little earlier today for that, but we're making it happen for you coming up in about 10 minutes with April Q. Russell. And in the meantime, I want to hear from some of you all. Who else is here? Anybody else is here? Let me go hit some of this live, but see if anyone can go live with me for just a little bit, or if anyone can conversate with me for just a little bit while we waiting for April to Q here. Let me hit some of these buttons here, see if something's going to pop up. By the way, this show is also available on the radioshow.com, radioshow.com. So if you want to go to our website, and you can check us out right now on the radioshow.com. And we just chopping it up, having some fun. And got somebody in IG. Who I got on IG? Brit 11X, the Human Chandelier. What up, dear? How you doing?
What's going on?
Not much. Just getting ready to do a pop-up interview with April Q. Russell coming up in about 10 minutes or so from now. What's going on with you? You looked all nice and bumped.
I'm driving. I'm working.
Oh, you working? Are you working right now? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm about to pull over.
Oh, okay. What you working? I don't want you getting fired or nothing. You're not gonna get fired or nothing being here right now, are you?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, okay. And how's your week been?
You know, I don't have my chandelier on. You know what I'm saying? I don't have my chandelier on. You feel me?
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good seeing that natural look, your natural look. It's all good.
We're not supposed to show that too much.
Oh, it's all good. Now you can show that. You beautiful. You don't need all that from time to time. You can be yourself right now. It's all good. So what's going on with you today besides working?
Okay, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. What's going on with you?
I've been under the weather. You know, I caught the flu, but not COVID, but the flu.
No, I was about to say, you sure it's the flu and not COVID?
Yeah, I got tested 3 times.
Okay, good. I guess you feeling better now.
So that's why I didn't come on Monday.
Oh, okay.
I'm like at 75%. Like I still got a bad cough, but you know I'm trying to work through it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You're feeling better. You're looking a lot better than you did earlier in the week, I would assume, right?
Yeah, definitely. I am.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm excited to watch the interview and see what's going on. You know, I'm just popping my head in for a second.
Yeah. I know you work. I'm gonna let you do your thing, but I want you to thank you for stopping through, and I will see you hopefully later on tonight.
For sure.
Okay. Bye. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace. That's Brita 11X, the human chandelier. Without the chandelier, you can see the natural look of her right now. That's right. I'm here early right now because normally I'm doing the same thing she's doing. I'm working, but today was an off day for me. So I came through and we're making it happen for you. We do have our pop-up interview coming up in about 10 minutes with April Q. Russell. So just waiting for her to arrive. Anybody else want to chit-chat in the meantime, in between time before she get here? I am here right now. Also, if you got a song you want to submit to me, please feel free to send your record to me. The emails are on the screen. Please feel free to send that record to me right now. Doing a couple of music reviews. We'll be doing also the rest of those later on tonight. Also coming up tonight, we do have that Rampage to be in the building for tonight. And in addition to Rampage, I got a music industry question that's going to be happening during the music review portion of the show tonight. And that's something I read on IG about the importance of marketing. A lot of artists don't appear to be marketing that well or at all lately. They don't understand the importance of marketing. And even with that, I'm learning about that myself, the importance of marketing. So we're going to talk about a little bit of that tonight during the music review portion. That's going to be at 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 2 a.m. Eastern, right? Now, that's for those night owls that want to talk a little music industry and get a little bit of music review in. So we're going to be handling that tonight. All right, so what's going down tonight here on the radio show? Shout out to, again, everybody checking me out on IG. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Always seem to forget about you guys on Twitter. What up, everybody on Twitter? I see some folks over there. And also shout out everybody on Facebook Live. So right now, platforms on it right now. Everything is on and cracking. YouTube as well. So a couple of you folks on YouTube. Let me just acknowledge them on YouTube. YouTube was right here. Shout out to we got that's Songwriter Heart of the Pen. What up, Songwriter Heart of the Pen? What's up, man? Hope you got that follow I gave you on IG. Remix Mobile Stage. What's up, man? Remix Mobile Stage. Hope everything is good with you as well. It's all good. Hope everything is good this afternoon with you guys, or this evening, depending on part of the country that you're in. And man, we just making it happen, man. We got April G. Russell coming up in about 5 minutes from now. So stick around for that pop-up interview. Then a couple of music reviews after that, y'all. It's what we do, man. It's the radio show.
So I gotta give her what she likes.
Mommy says she naughty. Think again if you're gonna walk past me. No cap, baby, can I be your zaddy? Oh Lord, kill a man nasty. Hope you like banana sweet. Pineapple, mango, aki. Never let wine and bother me. Only time I break sweat when fucking see. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet.
pick you up tonight around sunset. Looking extra curvy with them braids and a sundress. Mama looking like she about to fuck with me regardless. She the type of chick that have you spending all your dollars. They don't teach you how to flip up like this in college. Show you how to spit a little game and kick knowledge. I'ma show you how to turn these dimes into Prada. Got you booed up ignoring your baby mamas. 99 problems and she ain't one. This is day 2 of my 3-day vacation. Platinum OG sparks the best conversation. Southern hospitality with Californication. Now that's love.
Mommy says she naughty. Think again if you're gonna walk past me. No cap, baby, gonna be your zaddy. Oh Lord, kill a man nasty. Hope you like banana sweet. Pineapple, mango, aki. Never let wine and bother me. Only time I break sweat when can see. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. 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 Mommy says she naughty. Think again if you're gonna walk past me. No cap, baby, gonna be your zaddy. Oh Lord, kill a man nasty. Hope you like banana sweet. Pineapple, mango, aki. Never let wine and bother me. Only time I break sweat when can see. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. 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 Fruit them sweet.
The situation's crazy around here. It's the radio show. Dundee, MD, and Mary up here still keeping things cracking around here with the hot independent music from independent artists from all over the country. Got my man Trent Dupree. He is here in the building. Independent artist extraordinaire doing his thing. If you want to go ahead and talk to Trent Dupree, leave your comment on our social media page. Trent will respond back as he's checking it out on his phone right now. Well, also later on this hour, he's going to stick around and be a part of what we do call Play It or Slay It, where we give you all a chance to decide what we should do with a couple of songs. And you all get to be A&Rs. We'll explain a little more about that as we go further along throughout the show. But before all that, more music to get to, man. Let's get to it.
I go by the name of G. Like this. I mean, all this point to the damn phone right about now. Look. Thick, little thick, little thick, little thick, gon' twerk some. Thick, little thick, little thick, little thick, all up. Thick, little thick, little thick, gon' twerk some. Thick, little thick, little thick,
Hey, little shake it like a thick. You can dance but can't take. Oh, man, that shit hella funny, little. Throw it back and she don't run from me. Hey, twerk something, no hands. Let me see you do that shit on your hip. Oh, she put her finger on it, got a whole lot of and a little bit of face pretty, feet pretty. Oh, I like it, face pretty. I might bite it. Hey, she see it popping out my pants, I can't hide it. Oh my God. Then she whispering in my ear, can she write it?
Thick, little thick, little thick, gon' twerk some. Thick, little thick, little thick, little thick, all up. Thick, little thick, little thick, gon' twerk some. Thick, little thick, little girl, toot that up, then switch. Club, no, we don't commit. Bring that over here, girl, and divide that. Hold on, slim, thick, slim. Can you ride? Little stay lit like a pilot, but she barely got it all, and she bouncing like a basketball. Girl, twerk something, throw it back and reverse on it. Kill it like somebody put a curse on him. Whoop, pull it over, girl, you about to get a ticket. Little thick, she can get it. Hold on. Thick, little thick, gon' twerk something. Thick, little thick, little thick, hold on. Thick, little thick, gon' twerk something. Thick, little thick, little hold on. Thick, little girl, do that, then switch. Thick, little girl, do that, switch. Get loose with it. Let me see what you can do with it. Skinny, get loose with it. Let me see what you can do with it. Thick, little thick, gon' twerk something. Thick, little thick, little thick, hold up. Thick, little thick, gon' twerk something. Thick, little thick, little thick, hold up.
April Q. Russell coming up in just a few moments, y'all. April Q. Russell coming up inside of the pop-up interview. Don't forget the radio show starts in about 7 hours from now tonight with myself, MD, and Britt 11X, the Human Chandelier, y'all.
We were on different pages. Now that I see her, I'm all in my feelings. I'm trying to catch a play, girl. You know what I'm needing. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a few moments, April.
She's all that I need. Yeah. In a room full of bad ones. She's the only one that matters to me. Yeah. More important than the other.
Make sure this camera's worked.
She's what I'm looking for. She's what I'm looking for. Maybe when I call, we can get it on. Yeah. Certified real one. She's a certified real one. She deserves it all and more. Yeah. She's a certified real one. Let's take it there. We can take it slow. Make me work for it. Really turn me on. Let's catch a vibe. Girl, I'm all yours. All these options, baby. You don't wanna choose.
Try to center you a little more and we're good to go.
She's all that I need. She's all that I need. Yeah. In a room full of bad ones. She's the only one that matters to me. Yeah. More important than the other. She deserves it all. She's what I'm looking for. She's what I'm looking for. Baby, when I call, we can get it on. Yeah. Certified real one. She's a certified real one, real one. Yeah, she deserves it all and more. Yeah, she's a certified real one. You're all I'm thinking of. You know that they don't matter to me. This time around I'll be all you need. All you need, yeah. 'Cause you're the one, real one. You're the one, real one. This time around I'll be all you need, girl. Certified real one, yeah. You know you're real one. She's a certified real one. Certified. She deserves it all and more. She's a certified real one.
That song couldn't be more perfect right there, man. We got a real one right here tonight, man, making it happen for you. The radio show pop-up interview style, making it happen for you. Inside a Move the Crowd pop-up interview. April, do me a favor, unmute your mic. Can I hear you?
And you hear me, you should be. I'm all unmuted.
Got you. Okay, I got you now. Got you right now. Okay, turn that around right there. Do this on my end. Cameras are looking good.
Mic check. Can you hear me okay?
Mic check. Sounds good. Your mic sounds nice. Check 1. We're going to get inside to Move the Crowd right about now. Hold up. Bam. Let's get inside to Move the Crowd. Bring my head back. All right, let's get inside to Move the Crowd right about now, shall we?
Hey, like the radio show so far? Yeah. Make sure you follow us on all social platforms at The Radio Show.
Yeah. Get closer to your speakers. Yeah. It's time for the radio show. Move the Crowd.
Pop-up style radio show, pop-up interview on and cracking right about now. Now, I did say we got somebody here in the building tonight, man. She's been doing her thing for quite some time, and we're going to talk to her about what she got going on in her world. But right now, we're inside to Move the Crowd, where we take an artist or someone that's in the entertainment industry or any form of life, bring them off stage and bring them backstage so we can get to know them more on an up close and intimate level, man. And joining us now, we have a lady by the name of April Q. Russell. April, how you doing?
What's up? Happy Monday.
Yeah, happy Monday to you, man. So everything is going good with you. First of all,
great.
Very good. Now, first of all, I know I sent some questions to your people a little earlier today, but I had to ask you one because this is Black History Month. So I want to know, Black history. What person influenced you the most, Black history wise? This is Black History Month, so we're gonna be doing that tonight here on the radio show.
That is an appropriate question. I feel you on that. Black History Month, in it all month. I have several, but I'm going to have to go with probably my spiritual advisor and my life coach growing up. He's not here with us anymore, but the late W.C. Hunter. He certainly helped guide me, not only I hear people say all the time therapy, but if you have a real strong spiritual leader in your life that you can go to and kind of lay all of your issues out, and they kind of can guide you from a different realm and help coach you along life, I think that's invaluable. But he was not only that, but he was like the first Black millionaire I knew. He was the first Black man in the South doing things like a skating rink and a barbecue company. So for me, a little girl in the South from Tennessee, that's huge. I mean, he was somebody who I knew up close and personal, and I, worked at his restaurant at 15 or whatever. And so, I'm going to have to give it out to the late W.C. Hunter.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a good person. Very, very good person there. Very good. Very good. As we fast forward it now and bring it over to you, and I read about you. You got a lot going on as well. So first of all, before we get into everything you got going on, tell us about this term that you have in your bio, which caught my attention, was entrepreneur. So tell me what that means to you, entrepreneur.
I am a self-titled entrepreneur, and it's just what it sounds. It's an artist plus entrepreneur. Artist because I'm a performing artist, actress, writer, creative director, producer. So I'm all about the arts and love the arts. But I come from an entrepreneurial, hustling family. And so some of the things about the arts when I moved to LA didn't feel right, because this method of starving artists didn't make sense to me, but I really didn't know how not to starve except you go and be an entrepreneur and you try to figure it out. And so I quickly learned, and again, back to giving credit where credit's due, the question you asked me, W.C. Hunter, he was the one who told me when I left, no matter what you do, learn the business of entertainment. That's cute. You're going to be an actress and all that's cute. Right? But you need to know the business. You need to understand how it works. And so that kind of stuck with me. And so I started learning the business side of the arts and entertainment, and understood, what I understood was, if once you decide to go into this business as an actress, singer, performer, whatever it is, you really are an entrepreneur. I mean, there is no blueprint for how you're going to succeed, right? So you go, both my sisters are in medicine. And so one's a doctor and one runs the offices that they have. And they have a beautiful life. But they also have you go to school here, you graduate here, you come out here, you become this. That is not what being in the arts is like, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's totally different. And there is no blueprint as far as this industry is concerned and trying to make it. But you said you are learning about the industries. And what steps did you learn? Did you pick up a book or did you intern or what did you do as far as learning about the industry?
What did I do as far as learning about the industry? I had no money. And I would go to Samuel L. French bookstore. So for people who live in LA, that is a bookstore for the industries and actors. Before it just teaches you everything about the industry. So I had no money. So I would camp out in that bookstore and read all the books for free.
Oh yeah.
I seriously, because I knew nothing, and as wonderful families I come from, they didn't know anything about the business either. So I would read all the books for free, and I started learning words like SAG and PGA and premieres, just stuff that I had no clue about. And then one thing led to another. I picked up a book or magazine in the bookstore called Backstage West at the time.
Yes, I'm very familiar with Backstage West.
Yeah, Backstage West promoted if you're new to the city, you should go to premieres and check out this premiere. And it was a premiere for a movie by Paramount, and I went to that premiere, and really that led me to one of the greatest people in the industry that I know of to this day, that I apprenticed with, collaborated with, and now partner with, Jim Cardwell, who used to be worldwide president of Warner Brothers. And we traveled the world, and I started learning quite a lot about the other side of the business. Yeah,
it's hard learning about the business, unless you're interning or you just happen to meet someone like you did to help, springboard you and accelerate your career and getting it off the ground. And you've done great with that.
Thank you. Yeah, nobody wants to give you the secret sauce, right?
Of course, nobody wants to get unless you pay for it. Unless you pay for it,
unless you
people want to give it to you.
But let me be in all fairness, I'll say this: I don't know that it accelerates your career. I don't know if anything accelerates.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's been a journey, like right. Nothing's been accelerated, but it is definitely, you're right. Nobody wants to give that to you, but also it's nothing that you kind of learn overnight, right? Like what I've learned now in 15 years is, I couldn't have learned in year one. Exactly. And so, and put at the right table in front of the right people and being willing to do the work. Mm-hmm. I'll give you an example. Let me give you an example. So when I asked Jim to, I was like, I just want to learn from you, right? Let me just shadow you. He did not want to be bothered, right? We're talking like a high-powered British executive, and I'm like, just let me learn. So, what he did, and I always tell him to this day, he really tried to discourage me. He laughs that he did. He would throw 200, 300-page PPMs in front of me, right? Really? Private systems. And so that's, and they were movies. They were all about how, movies getting done at the highest levels. And this is the paperwork. He was like, read this. And I know he never thought I'd read it. Mm-hmm. And we're talking like 200 legally, just terminology that was so far over my head, still is today sometimes. Wow. But I would read it. And then I would say, on page 25. And then I'd call him, and he was impressed. And he just kept throwing all that in front of me. But that's how I got his attention. I actually had to slow down and read some stuff.
So you were hungry for that knowledge. You were hungry to learn about the industry. You took that initiative upon yourself to read and learn as much as you can, and I commend you on that.
Thank you. Well, but you know what? Just like everybody else, I thought my knowledge was going to be way more sexier, right? You never, and I think that's the misunfortunate thing about it. There's this sexy part of the industry that we all love. I love it. We all. There's the fun part, but then there's the unsexy, boring part. And it's and it's just but that's the part where you start to build the building blocks. And so that is I was in for a treat because nothing about that was fun or sexy. I'm just keeping it honest. Still
right. Oh, of course. That part it's not good. But and I said, because we're on a journey as well here on the radio end and the radio show what we're doing right now. And I said when I get to a certain level that I want to be at, I said I'm going to make a movie about my life and about the struggle and about the journey. What you think about doing that for you? Would you do something like that? Make a movie about your struggle and your journey, or have you already done that?
No, I haven't done that. I haven't. At some point, like as you said, I guess at some point when you feel like, you have I've arrived, or what that feels like. I guess that would be cool. I mean, I guess right now, every day, I'm trying to take my life and my struggle and my journey and use it as inspirations to write what I write. Mm-hmm. So I'm a writer, and so I'm always creating and developing concepts and stories. And so I try to take that and use it. And so a lot of times especially in one of my passion projects, there's a lot of things that are loosely based around my experiences, but nothing like that's me by any means. Right. But that'll be, well, you know what? When we get there, we're going to remember this moment.
Exactly. Remember this moment. This is February 21st, 2022. Remember this moment right here. We're going to remember this. And I'm going to see you and be like, hey, you remember I told you about doing a movie about yourself?
I'm front row popcorn.
Hey, it's all good. I'm there. But we'll make it happen. Definitely, man. April Q. Russell, she's here right now. We want to talk to her right now. IG, Keyword DA Radio Show. Also, all our social media platforms at Keyword DA Radio Show as well. You can go ahead and chime in if I see you and you look like you got something positive you want to say. I'll bring you up. Maybe she can answer a question too before she get up out of here. All right. So April, tell me about you got all this knowledge now, and now you've taken all that, and now you went on and created your own platforms, your own companies. So tell us about your companies and what you got going on.
So like I just mentioned, I'm a writer, actress, and producer and director. And I've spent years just developing projects for other people as a freelancer. But I also have a production company that's 6 years old now. It's called Revolutionize Hollywood. And it's just like it sounds. We're here all about women and people of color storytellers that tell stories for a multicultural audience. Meaning, just because I'm a woman, I don't have to tell a story about a woman. Or just because I'm African American doesn't mean I have to tell an African American story. Like, I have experiences that any other culture, I have experiences that you have as a man, right? Like, I had to, I just did something the other day. They changed my tire, but I had a flat tire, and I was like, damn. Right? And so everybody knows I'm a single woman. That's my other thing. Like, I'm single in the industry, so I have to go out and change my tire, like, and look and fly in heels.
Oh.
And that's a story I can tell. Like, I don't have to be a man to tell that story, and I can write a whole bunch of stuff that I've had to do just as a woman. And so I'm all about making sure that stories are being told by women and people of color that aren't just specific to the genre. And so that's what Revolutionize Hollywood is, the company.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. And what are some of those films and things, any of them that's already out right now, or something coming out, or what's going on? Yeah, we have
so under my banner, I've done that. We typically what I do is I develop other people's projects and take them to shop them at networks to buy and to sell. But I have a passion project right now that we've been working on for the past 3 years, maybe even a little bit longer, but we really started hunkering down in 3 years writing it. It's called Lay Home. And it's a fantasy musical drama set in Hollywood with the backdrop in Hollywood and Highlands. So you can't see my backdrop, but this is the backdrop of.
Oh, you got the backdrop right there behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to mess up your framing. So.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, please don't. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna pay it, but I'm not gonna mess up your framing. But yeah, so and I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. I mean, I have been bleeding creativity with this up late at night. We now have a 20-chapter first draft book. We have a episodic series. We have a film. We have 4 issues of a comic book, all in the franchise. Songs. It's a big creative, original piece, and I'm just excited to go to market with it.
So you have a lot of different things around that, not just the film itself. You said you got the comic book, you got everything else around it. Did you ever foresee all that coming when you first started coming into the industry? That you're going to be in other aspects of it besides just making films?
No, no. I really didn't. And I think that's that entrepreneur side where once you start learning the business of it, you understand the value of having other assets ready to go. And just, keep producing no matter what. Just keep creating and producing and you can't really go wrong if you keep moving forward. But no, I didn't. Again, I moved to LA as an actress, and I guess I had done I used to be in news. I was a news anchor. And so I was a producer at a newsroom, and I was a radio show host.
Oh, yeah?
So, but in terms of I never thought I was a writer. Never thought I was a producer in the field like that. I thought director. But yeah, it's all kind of, and certainly the whole comic book thing is.
Exactly.
That's good for me. So yeah.
Good.
And then I have great writing partners. I collaborate with great other professional. I think my comic book writer, he comes from Marvel, so he gave me all the technical and formatting and helped with a lot of things. Sure that we stayed in the pocket. I love collaborations. So.
Right. Now, I'm just curious because you said you have a project and you run it and you get it to different studios so they can distribute it and everything else. Last one on this end, do you like projects already completed or starting from scratch, or it doesn't matter? If I were to come to you with a project, how would you like for me to present that project to you? I guess is what I'm asking.
With a budget.
Oh, that's nice. Of course, that's nice right there. Absolutely, with a budget.
No, and I mean, it doesn't matter. For me, I come in at any part of the development process, and I actually kind of geek out at that. If it's just in your head, I love shaking it out of your head and starting to bring it in on paper. If you have something on paper, but you need to get it more polished, right? Figure out where to go. And if you have something shot and you're trying to figure out where to go from there, I mean, those are 3 different phases. And I can come in at either one. I mean, honestly, and as long as you've got budget to work with, we can figure out where you're trying to go and go to it. So for me, either way, it's really identifying where you want me to come in at, where the project is, and then who we can package it to get it to the next step.
I got you. Okay, very good. Now, finally, about your film that you're in, right? The Black Hollywood, Maryland. Davey, tell us about the film that you're in.
Yeah, that's the one that I was just telling you about. That's the project that I mentioned that we've been developing for 3 years.
Okay.
It's it's Black Hollywood, Maryland. But I've done work I've actually been working, probably in television since I was like 8 years old. But everyone, COVID, everything's kind of pre-COVID life, right? COVID, I spent a lot more time like behind the scenes, really, really trying to shape and get things ready to come forth. And so I think this is my year that I'm going to step out from behind the scenes and do more stuff like this.
Okay. That sounds good.
Talk to cool people like you.
Absolutely.
I'm usually just stuck writing, or working or developing.
Well, you the actress, so you got to be in front of people like this. This is part of your job. You got to do this.
I here we go. I agree. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So now here I am.
Yeah. Now you say you're a radio host. So did I do a good job so far? Or on a scale of 1 to 10, where am I at on this so far?
You're definitely 10. You're calm. You got me relaxed. I watched your frame. You framed me up well.
Oh, good.
You've done it again. Your voice is right where it needs to be. How do y'all think he does? Let's talk to your audience. How do you guys think he does? They love you.
Oh yeah. They love me. They hear. Of course they hear.
Exactly.
If they wouldn't be here if they didn't love me, they wouldn't be here at all. So but I do want to
add one new person to that list.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and clap that up for that. So you out in LA, we're in LA as well. So we're all out here. So I did not, that Super Bowl party that I met your publicist at, did you ever make it to that party?
I don't know which one, but I made it to quite a few Super Bowl
So you
parties.
did? Okay, it was one out at, I would say Hollywood, but I know you probably, it's both several in Hollywood. But it was one in Hollywood, I believe, that Saturday, the day before the game, I believe. And you may have went to 50 party.
Was this the one with Ray J?
Yeah, the one with Ray J.
Yeah.
Did you make it to that party?
I made it to that one.
Okay, what did you think of that party?
I liked it. It was dope.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It was dope. And it was nice, a nice vibe. I mean, I had a fun Super Bowl weekend.
You did?
I had a fun Super Bowl weekend. But I have a correction. I'm actually in Atlanta right now.
Oh, you're in Atlanta?
So,
okay, you're in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm by so I spend up until a year and a half ago, I was 100% LA. Okay. Now I've expanded my company to Atlanta, so I have to split my time between both coasts, building it out here. Obviously, all my resources and stuff is in LA. And so I flew back in here yesterday.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well, I'm not going to keep you much longer, man. I want to thank you for stopping through and being a guest today here on Move the Crowd here on the radio show. So to everybody, whether like and follow you real quick and so we can follow you on your future endeavors.
No problem. So I am on Instagram, Facebook, and every other platform, Twitter and Snapchat at Black Hollywood, Maryland. So Black Hollywood, like the industry, Maryland, like Marilyn Monroe. BLACK, Hollywood, HOLLYWOOD, Maryland, MARILYN, Black Hollywood, Maryland. Or you can just Google April Q. Russell. Something will come up.
Something to come up either way it goes. So go ahead and do that, y'all. Like and follow her on all her future endeavors and what she got going on. And hey, it's a good look. But I want to thank you for coming and being a guest today. And anything else you got project-wise, this your home right here. All right, come through and be a guest again.
I appreciate you for the invitation. Thank you so much. I'm honored. So thank you.
No problem. Not a problem at all. And if you got a LA premiere, we love to come out there and work your red carpet and cover your event as well. So just keep us informed on all that, okay?
Consider it done. We're in it together now.
Definitely. We're in it together. All in it together right here for you. April Q. Russell, man, thank you for joining me as well. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That is April Q. Russell right there. If you want to go ahead and follow her, that avenue is open. All her Twitter, Instagram, and all that is open for business. So please make sure you go ahead and do what you do and follow her right now. That opens up some room for you all, music review time. So if you got a music review, you want to go ahead and send your music to me. I'm here for the next couple of moments here. We can do a couple of music reviews before we shut it down for later on tonight. And we do the radio show coming up in about 6 hours from now with myself, Brit 11X, the Human Chandelier, as well as MD. Our guest tonight would be Rampage. Rampage will be on tonight. So it's going to be a good look, man. It's going to be a good look all the way around. Let me check and see if we have any songs coming in. But in the meantime, I'm going to let you all do this right here. With the hot independent music from independent artists from all over the country. Got my man Trent Dupree. He is here in the building. Independent artist extraordinaire doing his thing. If you want to go ahead and talk to Trent Dupree, leave your comment on our social media page. Trent will respond back as he's checking it out on his phone right now. Well, also later on this hour, he's going to stick around and be a part of what we do called Play It or Slay It, where we give you all a chance to decide what we should do with a couple of songs. And you all get to be A&Rs. We'll explain a little more about that as we go further along throughout the show. But before all that, more music to get to, man. Let's get to it.
Trill, light one up for me, homie. You know I can't smoke no more. I'ma shoot my shot. I'ma shoot my shot, baby. I'ma shoot my shot. I'ma shoot my shot, baby. Tryna shoot my shot. I'ma shoot my shot. Trill.
I'ma take you with me all the way to the top. And when I'm in the pink, baby, I'ma shoot my shot. Ooh, yeah. With it like me. You ain't buying nothing, baby, everything free. You should with it like me. I'm an OG.
Worst thing the girl could do is tell me no. I don't get mad, I found drop it in the bag and sell another foe. I say love, homie, she say hella flow. I don't say hello, I say FWM. Got a couple of stick, a couple of slims. Got a couple of pics, a couple on film. Got the